This is a guide for the best place to stay for the Serengeti Migration in November. A month I've always loved. This is low season rates, literally a matter of days earlier. The camps are at least a third, sometimes 50% more expensive. So incredibly good value for money. The light rains really shouldn't put you off. I think it empties out the Serengeti of other travellers, so I think it's a very clever month to travel in November. The problem as such though is the fact that the herds are on the move south, and so they cover the vast majority of the entire park as such. I've always believed that you should split your time between the north and the centre of the park. The reason being, for the first 10 days or so, you've definitely got the chance of seeing the last river crossings of the Mara River up here. So base yourself for a couple of nights in Lobo, Kongatende, maybe the Lamai Wedge, and focus on the river crossings. Combine that few nights with a few days down here. I would focus on Moro and move north to catch the herds. And then you, by splitting your time, maximise your chance of catching where the mega herds are moving through. And also, again, because of the value, you can afford to stay in the park for longer. So the split location is key. Now, if you're doing the camps are such good value now, it's really very difficult to split them apart as such. But I think there's two price brackets, and the most affordable properties, what we call our value properties really, our Serengeti Migration Mobile stays open usually for the first 10 days in November, but the standout properties, Kaz here, Lamala, Curia Hills, 3 for 2 offers, and also lower rates anyway. The value is undeniable. Combine one of those properties with their camp down in Moru, such as Lamala's sister property is Lamala Awanjang. That's a wonderful camp. And I prefer its location over Nasikia's now in Moro, which is Kaz's sister property. So I think it's very difficult to turn down Lamala in November. I think the value is outstanding. Although Nasikia definitely runs it close, and we're definitely split in the office about which companies to go through. Stepping up slightly into our classic bracket, you've got camps running at, shall we say, $700 or so per person in November. And the problem here is you've got camps like Lamai Serengeti, which is in Kongatende. Now, Lamai is over $1,000 per person per night. It's one of my favourite properties anywhere. With views stretching out across the entire Serengeti, run by Nomad Tanzania, who are just brilliant. You have a camp which will compete with anywhere in Africa, in my opinion. So I think Lamai at 700 versus its high season well over 1,000 is very difficult to turn down. And Nomad also have a mobile Serengeti safari camp that you could combine your stay with and stay down here for a couple of nights as well. So Nomad is my pick for a more expensive split location in November. Right at the top end of the price bracket, and you have Singita Mara here. They also have a private reserve here called the Singita Great Reserves, which is home to the likes of Singita Faro and Singita Sasakwa, which are the most luxurious lodges literally in Africa. This is the most luxurious hotel collection in Africa. So Singita should definitely be looked at for the real top end of the market. It is quite a jump up in price though, but they are outstanding camps. But overall, I think November, split location is the key. Include Moro and include one of the properties in this area here, and expect fantastic value for money and great game viewing. It's a great month to travel.